Hello, 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 and welcome to the Southern Belle NOLA channel. I'm your host, Southern Belle, and this is the Bargains by Belle auction. Thank you ever so much for tuning in tonight, or thank you for watching the replay. So, I am so glad to be having this auction. I hope everybody had a great day and that this is going to make your day even better and brighter. So, let me say hello first to my managing member, Karen. Welcome, Karen. Karen's going to be running our chat tonight. And if you have any questions or need to solve any problems, Karen is a take charge kind of Southern lady, and she can always get the job done. Handling the list and checking it twice is going to be my moderator, Lisa M. Adventure. And if anybody needs to reach my moderators, they're all on Discord. Just in case you ever need to ask any questions that you don't want to ask in front of everybody, you can always message them on Discord. We have my longest watching viewer, Crochet Queen Kathy. Hello. Christine Perry, who came up with our great theme for last Tuesday's Viewers' Choice auction. Thank you so much for being here, Christine. So let me make some announcements. And the first one is this week's Viewers' Choice theme. Y'all voted with over 70% to have Cooking Corner. And so it will be tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. And we are going to have fun cooking gadgets. We're also going to have some cast iron pans. We're going to have canisters. We're going to have knives, cutting boards. We're going to have food, of course, kitchen towels, and so much more. If you have any requests, you can email me. My email is in the corner of the screen. For even quicker response, you can Discord message me, or best of all, let my moderators know. They help to make the list and come up with the ideas that y'all vote on each week. They often steer me towards items to sell as well. And we will, of course, be having a Belle's Bargain Bonanza Round. So if you need things like baggies or paper plates or napkins or ice trays or who knows what all I will have tomorrow night, y'all make sure and tune in early so that you can get those bargains. Then you'll notice that on Wednesday and Thursday, I don't broadcast those days. Those are the days where I pack up your orders and I take them to be weighed. I then calculate the shipping and then add the shipping to the weighting invoice. So we usually make the invoice of the items every night after the auction or the next morning, depending on how late it is. So we always have that list available, but it's not until we pack up your items that we can calculate the shipping and add that to the invoice. So that's what we do on Wednesday and Thursday. And then Friday and Saturday at 7 p.m., we will be back with more Bargains by Belle. We'll take Sunday off for worship, rest, and relaxation. And then here we are back to another Monday and Tuesday with auctions at 7 p.m. So let me tell you how this is going to work. If for some reason you are brand new or you have never bought anything at my auction or from when I've sold at other people's auction, then I need you to fill out the registration form, which is pinned to the top of the chat. And Karen can confirm when those registrations have been received. The registration is just to let me know where to send your invoice and where to send the items that you win. Once you have filled out the registration, you can bid in the chat. How do you bid? Well, you bid by typing numbers. I know it is so tempting to type words like, well, I'll take one of those two, or add one of those to my bin or my box or my invoice. But please, oh please, I do need you to fill in the number because that way I have a legal representation and it constitutes a promise to pay because this is a real and legally binding auction and you are absolutely required to pay any and all amounts that you bid. The only time you can retract is during the auction. And go ahead and click the thumbs up, pretty please. That helps me ever so much with the YouTube algorithm. And you can also give me some fleur de lis in the chat. The methods of payment that I accept are Zelle. Zelle's my preferred method of payment just because there are absolutely no fees and it's guaranteed by the banking system. But of course, I accept PayPal as well. PayPal is how you can pay with your bank card, your debit card, all your credit cards, and they even take Venmo. Hi, Joanne. So good to see you again today. And the method of shipping that I use is called Pirate Ship. Pirate Ship is a discounted shipping service that works with both UPS and USPS, also known as the post office, in order to get the deepest discounted rates for you. Those deep discounted rates are calculated on three criteria: the distance from your zip code to mine. I'm shipping from a suburb of New Orleans, Louisiana, based on the weight of the package and based on the dimensions of the package. Now, the bidding increments for this auction will be a super low $1 increment, except during this special first round, which we call Belle's Bargain Bonanza. During this round and only this round, the starting bid will be only $1 and we will plummet the bidding increments to only 50 cents. So it makes it a reward for those people who tune in early, those people who jump to it when they see the notification. So I always want to reward my loyal viewers. So thank you ever so much for being here. So I say, laissez bon temps, roulez. Let the good times roll. Roll in your life, roll in your heart, roll in your soul, roll in your auction purchases. Roll on and on and on. So let's see who's ready to begin tonight. As always, we've got some great items for auction, and we have some pretty cool items even for the Belle's Bargain Bonanza round. You can always request items. If I have them within my grasp, I will put them up. If not, my moderators will make a list, and if it is an item that has to do with kitchen or cooking, we'll bring it out tomorrow. If not, we'll bring it out on Friday. All right, so let's see if Karen is ready to begin. I'm sure y'all are already looking at these beautiful items here on the screen. Y'all go ahead and give me a thumbs up, pretty please. Okay, everybody make sure that if you're on a computer, you're on live chat, not top chat. Top chat will show your own comment at the top. And you want to see an accurate representation of where your bid comes in with other bids. If you're on phone, you'll need to be on all chat. Okay, Karen says she is ready to begin. Oh, and look at those sweet little hearts. Hearts back to you. Okay, so I've got a choice of pumpkins. That's going to be right after the pumpkins. I'm going to do the pumpkins. I'm going to clear them away, and then I'm going to show you what's on the second tier. That's the great thing about the beginning is I can kind of set up two rounds at one time. So I've had pumpkins before, but the pumpkins I've had before have been felt and squishy. These are not felt and they're not squishy. These are made from like a linen burlap. I'm not sure if you can see the fibers of this, and they have cute little sides. The orange one says blessed, and it has a stem that's wrapped in twine with a bow. The green one says gather, and these would be so pretty on your Thanksgiving table. They're all new with tags. And then the buff one also says blessed. So it's only the green that says something different. These are not squishy. These have what feels like it's probably styrofoam in the center. So if you need something that's not going to squish, not going to roll around for your table, here you go. So we're going to see who has a $1 bid for these. Now, I have to tell you, quantities are super limited. I only have one in the orange, one in the green, and I have three in the buff. But I just love that these two of these say blessed, because when you are counting your blessings around that Thanksgiving table, or maybe you're one of those families that goes around the table and everybody shares what they're thankful for and the blessings in their life, maybe you even literally pass the pumpkin so you know whose turn it is to talk. Here's that blessed pumpkin. So we'll see if anybody needs this, and then I'll adjust the camera up to the little shelf and I'll show you the gift bags that I have there. And I just love how the stems are wrapped with the rope. Okay, if there's no interest, then we will clear these away. Okay, next, I've got gift bags. So let me show you the varieties. Here's the first one. Look at this sweet little bear. And here's the little sack. In here, you're going to get six of these. And I also have an angel design. Now, the angel is a one and done. So if you like the angel, you better bid. I've got a few of the bear. And then if you are still trying to get your treat bags done, I've got these cute sacks. They say boo. And there are 40 in here. 40. So if you're one of those people that wants kids to take a handful, but a respectful handful, and so you put together the little treat bags, which are the equivalent of a handful, especially so you can just hand them out and it's easier and quicker, you might love those treat bags. Hi, Kristen. And we've got Christine already in for a dollar. We're looking for $1.50 now. I'll let you know that I have a total of 3 of the bear, 1 of the angel, and 6, 7, and that would be 8 of the Halloween bags. And yes, at the Southern Belle Nola auction, it's not just a matter of being in or out. You can also get in for second choice with our rules of Southern hospitality. And Karen is doing a great job of counting this down quickly so that we can keep moving. Because the faster we move, the more stuff I can show you. And y'all don't forget to click the thumbs up and let me know when you win, what item you want, and how many. Okay, Christine is taking the only angel. Everybody in the chat, congratulate Christine. Okay, anybody else for the bear or the 40 count of little boo bags? Yes, I can see you, Lisa. Okay, and one of the bears. Okay, here we go. Here's a bear going in your pile as well. Thank you so much. Anybody else? Well, if there's anybody watching on the replay, we still have 2 of the bears available and all of the boo treat bags left. Okay, we are going to pass on these. Okay, next Next, let me show you some cute ornaments. Here is a cute little snowman. A different snowman with a red bow tie. Joy. These are all made out of fabric. Peace. They're all brand new with tags. And do not stop until, no, do not open until December 25th. Oops, let me back up. Y'all can see the choices. Oops, this one doesn't want to sit up as well. Well, because they're meant to hang. Okay, Christina's in with a nice speedy one. Thank you so much for your haste. I really appreciate that. That lets us show more and more items. Now, I have to tell you, the only ones where we have duplicates are the red bow tie and the piece. And that's it. Super limited supply. Okay, we've got Christine in for one. We're looking for $1.50 or a second choice. Oh, thank you so much, Erin. So kind of you to say. Both snowmen and the tree. Did you mean one of each? Because there was two of the red one. So I wasn't sure if you meant both of the red one or one of each type. See, there's one more left. So just let me know if you meant one of each type or maybe you meant both with the red bow tie. And let me go ahead and get your tree. Yes, one of each. Okay, so these are her 3 picks. Okay, let's see if anybody else wanted to pick for the low $1 price. Okay, any other interest? Let me wait just a minute for the lag. And then we're going to try something a little different. Now, after last time at the Belle's Bargain Bonanza, it went on and on and on, and I felt like I was just so slow for y'all. So I started asking people all week, how can I make it go faster? How can I do better for my viewers? And I heard tons of suggestions. I heard use a timer. I heard turn it into a buy it now. I heard only show 5 items, which I don't know if y'all want to limit it to 5 items. I heard use numbers, even though they're going to blow with your fan. I heard all kinds of suggestions. So I thought I might try a few different suggestions just to see what would work best. And so here's what we're going to do. We're going to do some gift bags next, and we're going to make them buy it now. So if you see one you like, there's no bidding, just buying. You have to let Karen and Lisa know that you're buying and the quantity. Now, I may not always have the quantity you need, but if I don't have that many, I will correct the list maker so that she knows. Okay, so that's what we're going to try it. Karen, go ahead and announce that it's going to be a buy it now for the gift bags. And we're going to see if y'all like that better, if it works better. And if not, we'll go back to what we're doing. But sometimes it's good to try suggestions. So, hi, Jennifer Chesney. Okay, so here is what we're going to do. So here's the first gift bag. I'm going to call this one Glitter Reindeer. Why? Because, well, it's got a glittery reindeer here. It's a one and done. So there are actually lots of glittery places on this. And I have to tell you, the other thing is on the back, there's no glitter. It's only glittered on one side. So, you know, if you're putting this in your car, you put the smooth side to your seat, and this is the side that stands out. Okay. So if anybody wants to buy it now, we're going to call this Glitter Reindeer. Okay, here's the second one. This one's also glittery. We're going to call this one Penguin. It's a one and done also. Next one is completely glittered. Completely glittered. But remember, the back side is not glittered. So I've got multiples of this one. We're going to call this one Snowflake. Okay, next, this one is fully glittered as well. We're going to call this one Santa. We've got an all glittered penguin, but since I've already used the code word penguin, I'm going to call this one Scarf. Here's a pretty one. This one says Merry Christmas in glitter, but that's the only glitter on it, and it's an amaryllis. We'll call this one Amaryllis, and it's a one and done. To those of you who love the Christmas carols, we've got Oh Come, All Ye Faithful, Joyful and Triumphant. So we'll call this one Joyful. And I liked it so much, I got 3 of those. We have this one with a few glittery touches to the tree and these cute little choir members. We'll call this one Choir. I've got 2 of those. And we'll see if there's not any bids. I won't keep showing them then because I don't want to waste y'all's time. Do we have any buy it nows? Okay, apparently Christine saved up her buy it nows. All right, let me go through. Were those all just a quantity of 1? Okay, so Christine, let's see. Choir and Joyful. I should have said y'all could bid while I'm talking and showing because that's the way most channels do it. And Amaryllis. Okay, so Amaryllis, Joyful, and the Choir. Okay, these 3 for Christine. Anybody else? Well, maybe this does work and I'll keep showing more. Okay, next I've got a nice or naughty. You'll see there's a little bit of glitter on Santa's bottom and Santa's hat. I've got 2 of those. We'll call that one naughty. Then I've got Santa coming down a chimney. We'll call this one Chimney. And the beard has glitter. And got a whole bunch of those. For the cat lover, look at this sweet little cat. There's a tiny little bit of glitter around the outside. We'll call this one Kitten. Got two of those. I've got a sweet little doggy. Oh, and look, the tag is a bone. That's sweet. We'll call this one Dog. This one has a dog and a cat, so we'll call this one Pet. Okay, Karen's going with cat. Thank you so much. Here's your cat one. And dog. Okay, a dog and a cat. Okay, let's see where I left off. I had this one named Pets for the dog and the cat. This one has shine but no glitter. And look at that cute little fox. We'll call this one Fox. This one has just glitter on the snowflakes. And it's snowmen, so we'll call this Snowman. Okay, you wanted the dog and the cat? Oh, right. Oh, no, she's recapping what she already got. Okay, got it. Next, I've got this pretty one with ornaments and no glitter, but it does have some shiny elements to it. We'll call this one Ornaments. Hi, Rose. Oh, this one is my favorite. Can y'all tell why? We've got the three wise men here, and I have to tell, this is kind of my pet peeve that I make sure to tell people every year, because sometimes you'll see one of those Scrooge Grinch types that just says Christmas shouldn't be about the gifts. And people say, oh, it should just be about fill in the blank. And I'm always so quick to say, actually, what it shouldn't be about are the trees or the snow falling or the sleigh rides. Because the actual reason for Christmas, Jesus is the reason for the season, and it was the wise men that brought the gifts to the baby Jesus. And that's why we give gifts to each other. So having a bag with the wise men, the whole reason we give gifts, just seems so appropriate. I don't know why they don't make more of those. That's the only one I have ever seen. Okay. Next, I've got this one with cute little snowmen and snowflakes. But since I've used those code words, we're just going to call it blue. And they are falling down. I've only got a couple more to show you. We'll see if there's any other picks. Then I've got this one. It's got some shine to it, no glitter. We're going to call this one Star. And I've got a couple of those. And then last but not least, we've got Santa Claus is coming to town. Okay. Any other buy it nows? And we'll see if we went faster and if we sold more or less than we normally do by having it as a buy it now. The wooden ornaments were this weekend, Lisa. And we will also have some wooden ornaments this next weekend as well. I'm so sorry. If I had known there was an interest in wooden ornaments, I would have brought them. Okay, she wants the dog and cat one. All right, I believe we called this one Payouts. Okay, so that makes Karen's third one. All right, thank you so much. And to anybody keeping track, we still have one cat one left. Okay, any other interest in the gift bags? Well, if I had known, I would have brought them out. I'm so sorry, Lisa. Next time, pretty please, if you'll give me a heads up before the auction, I could have grabbed them, but they're at the other end of the house right now. So it's not something I can grab on the fly. I'm so sorry. but I will totally have them on Friday. Or you can send me a Discord message and I can try to make a private deal or even show them on a video call. Okay, any other interest? If not, we're going to clear these off. Okay, next thing, and this is going to be the last, and then we're going to get to the auction because we're at the minute mark. I've got these cute little scarecrows. They are beautifully dressed, and they're on a nice long plant stake. And I've also got one in this pretty sage. So the choices are orange or sage. Also, I have a few gnomes. In the gnomes, I've got a black and white with a little flower. I've got this one with candy canes. And I've got a cute little plaid hat with a burlap leaf embellishment. I've got really limited quantities of these. See if I can hold these up where y'all can see these. Okay, Kathy's in for one. Oops, I got these turned around. Well, I still can't seem to get them all in. Should have brought out some kind of device to hold them. So here's these two. And here's these three. Hey there, Cool Ranch. So nice to see you. Life is always better when friends stop by to say hey and click a thumbs up. Okay, we are sold to Kathy, and here I am thinking she's going to buy notes, but instead she's going with scarecrows. So one of each. All right, this is my last sage one. So, and here's a orange one. I do have more of the orange if anybody else is looking for orange. And I have more of the gnome ones. So let's see if anybody else is in for second choice. Okay, last call on these. Who's ready to start the auction? Okay, let's start tonight with some more yarn, since yarn was popular last time. Okay, just grab it here. So the yarn is going to be $3 for choice. Now, last time I had some blue chenille yarn. Tonight I have pink, and I have a whole bunch of the pink, and I have a mint green. So these are going to be your two choices. The mint green is a one and done. The chenille I have plenty of. So $3 starting bid. Any interest in the chenille yarn? The chenille yarn is so soft, by the way. And if you're doing a big project, I do have a lot of the pink ones. Maybe you're making a scarf to keep you warm, or maybe it's something for a baby shower or a little girl. Okay, last call on the yarn. Okay, let me move back my camera and I'm going to get out the standard kind of yarn. Maybe that would be more to everybody's liking. Okay, first I have got this Royal Bright Dark Vivid Purple. And some of these I have multiples of, some of these I don't. I've got a orange terracotta pumpkin kind of color. Gray. White. Oops, don't fall. Okay, I've got a light blue. I'll put it next to the gray so y'all can see how it's a little bit different. I've got a light sage color. Pink. A light blush. Red. Okay, so lots of choices. Some of these are one and done. Some of these I have two of. The only ones I had more than two of were in the previous round. I had way more than two of the pink chenille. Okay, Crochet Queen Kathy is in for 3. Anybody for 4 or for second choice? And y'all let me know what you might like to see after the yarn. If you'd like to see some Christmas decorations, maybe you'd like to see some children's items, pumpkins, jewelry boxes, ornaments, dryer sheets. Okay, we are sold to Kathy. Let's see which one or ones she picks. Okay, the blush and light sage. Okay, here is a light sage, and here's the blush. There we go. Okay, thank you so much. Anybody else? Any other interest in the yarn? Kathy says, I have to make 8 cat couches just looking for colors. Okay, well, I am so glad that I can help supply what you need. I didn't even know that cat couches were a thing. I so hope you share a picture on Discord with everybody. That would be super fun to see your artistry. Okay, last call on the yarn. And you'll let me know what genre of items you'd like to see next. Okay, clear these away. Okay, next I want to show you these beautiful pieces of glass. These are candle holders. They're brand new. They are glass. We're going to start these at $10. I want you to look at this beautiful architectural shaping to this. Just beautiful. And this one has a scalloped bottom to it, which is really interesting. And it has these beautiful turns to it. I'm not sure if it's blown glass. I might think it is. So I'm going to start these super fancy ones at $10 for choice. Let me throw my ruler up here so you can see. These are 10 inches. So very tall and elegant. Back up so y'all can see these a little bit better. Mid-century modern style. Thank you so much. I appreciate you helping me out. My friend Cool Ranch is so savvy. She's got all the great terms. I appreciate that. And of course, if anybody wants to make me make me an offer on both. The one on the right is a beautiful terracotta color, and the one on the left is black, kind of a smoky black color. But I would love for these to go to somebody who entertains, somebody who has an end table or a coffee table. These would look great on maybe a dining room table, entry table, buffet. These would look so great for somebody who has the luxury of entertaining. So I was really hoping that these would be to somebody's liking. Hello, Casey. Kathy, I'm not sure what your message means, sweetheart. Well, maybe I started these off a little high. Why don't we do our first price drop of the night? Okay, well, we were asking $10 for these, but I'm going to take the price down to $8 for choice. $8 for choice. Price drop, price drop, price drop. Okay. Oh, okay. Thank you so much for sending that picture. As soon as the auction is over, I'll be able to log into Discord and see it. I can't wait. Thank you so much, Kathy. That's yet another great thing about everybody that's joined our Discord channel is you can see the pictures that each other posts of your pets, of your food, of your artwork, of the selfies, as well as voice chatting, video chatting, group voice chatting, group video chatting, and getting direct messages. So, and unlike email, there's no junk folder, there's no spam folder. You literally can't miss any because they're all right there in the log. Okay, any interest now that we have dropped the rice. Okay, well, we will clear these off. Or if anybody ever has any offers, y'all can let the moderators know. Okay, next, how about some dryer sheets? These are the big 40 count boxes, not the little 10, not the little 20. No, 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 the 40 count. We're going to start these off at $2 for choice. What are the choices? Well, the first one is called Blue Shimmer Scent, and it has a beachy fragrance. And the second one, it's a must-have here on the Southern Belle channel because it echoes to my Southern roots, the honeysuckle scent. Okay, so looking for $2, starting good. Oops, there seems to be a little glare. Now, I only have one left of the honeysuckle, and I have 3 available in the blue shimmer. Oh, nice. Thank you so much for that testimonial, Cool Ranch. Okay, any interest? All right, we will pass on these. Next, let me show you a vintage item that belonged to my parents. This is a one and done. Look at this beautiful blue candle holder. It's got all kinds of facets and knobs and gorgeous coloring. I'm going to start this one off at $7. There's no chips or cracks. This just sat in a china cabinet. I don't think it was ever used. I hardly even had to dust it, in fact. Okay, Cool Ranch is in for 7. Anybody want to go up to 8? Sold to Cool Ranch. Okay, thank you. One great thing about selling things on auction is you know where they go. This is something else that belonged to my parents, so it's a one and done. It is a jewelry holder, and there's plenty of room down here where you can throw things. You can also put rings on the little holder here. This is one of my rings. So therefore, if you need a place to put your jewelry at night, or maybe while you're washing your hands. And I just love that this one is a pretty cactus. I'm not sure if these little nodules make it a cacti or it's just one cactus because it's a one solid trunk at the bottom. Never sure about that. The things that we ladies in the bayou just don't grow up knowing about the Southwest. Okay, so I'm looking for $5 for this ring holder. And sometimes you'll see ring holders, like I have a pretty crystal one, and it just has one little, kind of mountain peak. So my mother loved this because then she had a place for her wedding ring, her engagement ring, and then whatever fashion ring she was wearing. Because I know some people just keep their rings on all the time, even if they're taking a bath or shower. But my mother was one of those people who would always take off her rings before she got in the bath or shower. Oh, I think this is actually the front. Sorry, I wasn't even showing y'all the front. I'm not good at this, but I'm trying to get better. And this is porcelain, by the way, or ceramic. It's not plastic. And there's no marking on the bottom. I did look, no marking on the bottom. Well, I can go down to $4 on this. Anybody want to take this home? Buy it now, $4. Okay, Lisa's in for 4. She bought it. Everybody, congratulate Lisa. Okay, y'all let me know what you might like to see next. Let me show you some pretty metal Christmas signs. And these are nice and big. They are all metal. This one says season greetings. Here's the back. So you can see that literally it is, not sure if you can see, it's 3D, and you can tell because there's an impression here that pushes out. And the hanger is a jute rope. So the first choice is season greetings. The second choice is this pretty ornament style, and it says Merry. So if you need a big, huge chunk ornament on your tree, or you want this for maybe a sign on your door, there you go. Next, for everybody who has joy in the season, the joy of Jesus or joy to the world, here we go. Let's see if I can lay this one down. These are so big. And then last but not least, and these are all new, this one says, Happy Holidays. And I have 2 of each sign, except for Happy Holidays is a one and done. So I'm looking for $3 starting bid for these metal signs. I've even seen some people put these kind of signs, like the round one, in the middle of a wreath. To fill in the negative space, they'll put a round sign in the middle. And I've also seen some of those people who have like a huge 12-foot tree. When you have a tree that big, you have to have bigger ornaments in order to match the size and scale of the tree. So if you're one of those people and you're looking for big, glorious chunk ornaments, here you go. Otherwise, these are great signs for doors. Because after all, do you really want a wreath on the front and back of every door to your house? Sometimes it's nice to mix it up with some signs, especially if you've got guys in your house and they don't want to live in the land of frills and precious. The metal signs are very guy friendly. And if anybody wants to make an offer on multiples, I'm always open to that because I do have 2 of each one, except for the Happy Holiday. And you can tell they were meant to hang, not to sit up on a point. And to those of you watching, please, oh please, go ahead and subscribe to my moderators, Cool Ranch's YouTube channel. and Lisa M Adventures YouTube channel. And boy, has she had some great family adventures this week. Okay, last call. Okay, next I have a roll of 100 gift tags. And one of the things I like about this roll is you'll see they're not plain square. Look at the little scalloped edge here, little scalloped edge here. That I like a lot. So you're going to get 100. It's a one and done. I only have one roll. I'm going to start the bidding at $2. $2 for the 100 pack. And it's all convenient that they're on a roll. That way they all stay preserved and rolled up until you need them. And y'all let me know what you'd like to see next. Maybe you'd like to see housewares, decorations, more Christmas, harvest, gardening, health and beauty, jewelry boxes, dolls. Y'all just let me know. I've also got some wind chimes tonight. Okay, last call on these Christmas tags. Okay, Cool Ranch is in for 2. Thank you so much. Okay, jewelry boxes. Do that next. Any trinket boxes. By trinket box, do you mean like a singular ring box? Okay, we are sold to Cool Ranch. Thank you so much, Amy. All right, let me show you the jewelry boxes I have. These are nice and small, so they're going to be a small price. We're going to start these out at just $5. Now, I have this in multiple colors. I've got 2 in the black, and then I also have one in this beautiful nude color. So let me show you what these look like. Here's the beautiful zipper. Look at that wonderful icon on it, kind of Art Nouveau. And then you open it up, and we're going to start this at $5, Karen. And we've got room for lots and lots of rings. And then we've got room for earrings, or if you're giving this to a guy, room for his cufflinks, room for his tie pins. Hi, Diane. Then on the top, there's room to hang your necklaces, room to hang your bracelets. There's even a little pouch here for your brooches. So this is great for the special pieces you want to set aside that maybe were from your mother or grandmother. You don't want them to get mixed in with just your everyday stuff. Or maybe this is your travel jewelry box. It will work that way too. Or this would be a great gift maybe for a teen, a tween, a girl who it's just her first jewelry box. So looking for $5. Now I've got 2 of the black and 1 of the buff. I guess I should leave one open for display. So any interest, or if you need multiple, you can make me an offer. And Cool Ranch is saying great for travel on a cruise. Absolutely. And imagine the surprise if you give this as a gift and somebody thinks, oh, jewelry box, and they're all grateful and they open it up to look at all of the nooks and crannies in organization, and then they found, you included a little jewelry in there to get them started. Okay, we will pass on these then. I do have one other one that is even bigger. Let me show you. This one is pretty in pink. And I'll show you in comparison to the last one, just so you can see the size difference. So it is more than twice as big. Okay, we'll miss you, Amy. Thanks so much for stopping by. So I'm going to start the pink one at 12. Let me show you all of the fabulous organization that is inside it. You thought there was a lot of great organization in the first one. This one's even better. Look at the impeccable stitching, by the way, just lovely. And here's the clasp. And then here you'll see there's even more room for rings, and there's more room for your bracelets. You could even put some brooches here. And you're saying, well, that's big. What's the top look like? Wait, why does it have holes? Well, it has holes because it has a whole pull down section. So here, you don't want your earrings rolling around. You can literally put them through each of the holes. You attach the backs on here, and that way your earrings aren't going to be rolling around. If you've ever had a travel situation and maybe a earring was rolling around and it lost a stone, or the prong was bent, all because it wasn't secured. Well, this is the great way to secure those pierced earrings. Then in the top, look at all these hangers for your necklaces. An even bigger pocket here. So it's got level 1, level 2, and level 3. So 3 levels with a secure closed clasp. It's pretty in pink. Okay, any interest in this even bigger jewelry box? This is a one and done. Okay, we will pass on this one then. Okay, next, how about some gardening items? Okay, we're going to start these at $3 for choice. And here's the first one. It is this glorious flower. It is metal. Here's the hook that comes with it. It's got a beautiful ombre texture to it, and it's got a lovely leaf hanging from it. They call it a wind chime, although I would really call it just hanging decor. But that's the first one. Here's the second one. It's a beautiful butterfly and still metal. Hanging from it is a blue flower, new with tag. And you'll see this is several layers thick. So it's like metal on metal on metal. Next choice is this cute little honeybee. And it's got an orange flower dangling. I've got just one of these cute little ladybugs with the pink flower dangling. All right, let's see if there's any interest. These are so beautiful to hang outside on the side of a house, a fence, patio, porch, veranda. They just beautifully catch the light, and the little dangles will just sway in the breeze. Oh, wait, I have two others. I'm so sorry. I don't know how I somehow left off the last two. The next one is a cute little frog, and it's got a blue flower dangle. Oops. Well, come on. Put this behind it. I can squeeze it in here. And then last but not least, oh, don't tangle. I've got a hummingbird. And it's a glossy metallic, and it has a flower dangling from it. Now, some of these I have multiples of. Some of these are one and done. Might be able to see this back here. Okay, we've got Kathy in for 3. Lisa, that's so funny. See, if you went ahead and put it up, she'd just say, oh, I like your new decor. You let her see it in the box, and she'll be like, maybe I like my new decor. Oh. Okay, we're sold to Kathy. Let's see which one she picks. And if you want multiples, let me know. I wonder what she will pick and what quantities. Okay, just the one ladybug. Well, I'm sold out of ladybugs then. There we go. Thank you so much, Kathy. Okay, anybody else? We've still got a honeybee, hummingbird, frog, flower, and butterfly. Okay, last call on this. Any other interest? You know, when you don't have things blooming in the winter, these pretty metal signs will still be a great source of color for you. Okay, we're going to pass on these. Oh, thank you for the compliment, Diane. I appreciate that ever so much. Okay, leave that aside. Next, let me show you. I'm not sure what these are called. Let me check the tag. What are these called? Well, it says wind chime. I'm not sure I'd really call it a chime. I call it more of a pretty swirl thing. Surely y'all have probably seen these. They kind of swirl in the wind. I'm going to start these at $5. And here's the first one. It is a butterfly, and then it has the swirly part here. Oops, I got this part tangled up. There we go. Cute little antennas. Beautiful ombre color to it. Just the butterfly would be cute enough, but look at this great spinner on it. So looking for $5 for this one. Let's see if I can get the whole thing in the picture if I lay it this way, maybe. There we go. Some beautiful orange, yellow, and blue tones. Could even be a nice Christmas gift for a gardening enthusiast, for somebody who just likes to sit outside. I have just one of this type, and then after I'm going to show a different type that's in shades of blue. So just one of this type. So it's a one and done. Somebody wants it, you better bid on it. And y'all don't forget to click the thumbs up for me. That helps me ever so much with the YouTube algorithm to let YouTube know you approve of my channel, approve of my content, that they should share it out for me so that I can help to grow my channel. Okay, last call on this spinner with a butterfly top. I'll clear this away and I'll show you the flower one I have in blue instead. Okay, here is the brilliant metallic one in blue. Just look at that one, shimmer and shine. And once again, if that weren't pretty enough, look right here. Here's the spinner part of it. So still $5 for choice. Lay it out here, brand new with tags. Now this one I have two of. So if somebody is looking for a pair, or so that you can hang them on either side of a door or either side of the eaves of your house, or maybe you just want to be matching with your sister, your besties, or whatever. I do have two of this one, and I just love the colors. One of the things I like about it is, you know, flowers aren't really this brilliant blue. Yeah, there's a blue in hydrangeas, there's a blue in bluebonnets, but it's not this vibrant blue. It's like a sweet demure baby blue. So I love how fiery and showy this blue is. Okay, any interest? all three are sold. Thank you so much. So Lisa gets the blue one and another blue one and this beautiful butterfly one. Okay, all three for Lisa. Lisa, I don't want these to get tangled in the hamper, so I'm hanging them on the gooseneck lamp behind me. Okay? You remind me of that when we do the hamper print, please. Now everybody secretly knows I hang things on the gooseneck lamp behind me. Okay, let me show you these beautiful trays. These are brand new. They are acrylic. This first one says, Merry Christmas, everyone, with this cute little gnome. And it's got a beautiful buffalo flag to it. Let me throw up the ruler here so you can see it is way bigger than 12 inches. And then I also have a black and white print with a truck. So let's start these off at $5 for choice. And once again, here's the ruler, and you can see it is bigger than the ruler. Maybe you can see it better up here. So bigger than the ruler. Oh, you're welcome. I'm so glad you got those beautiful spinners. And those are just going to show up so beautifully in comparison to the color of your house. Okay, so we've got these great trays. You got a choice of a gnome or the red truck. Looking for $5. They're both one and done. There are no multiples here. So bid or miss them. Lisa says, I bought enough, so if my mommy takes some, I will still have some. That's so funny. I love that. My mom used to buy food that way, where she'd say, well, I bought a box of cookies, for one for me and one for your dad, but I also bought a spare one in case your dad accidentally eats mine. Oh, yes, I will be glad to take 8 for both. Sold, sold, sold. Okay, now we're going. Okay, let me show you this huge collection of ornaments. This is a 52-piece collection of ornaments. Let me show you what you get. You get ones that are shiny. You get ones that are glittery. You get ones that have intricate shapes. You've got some that look like pine cones and acorns. You've got snowflakes. And you're saying, wait, that doesn't quite look like 52. Are you sure that the count is right on the box? Well, it's a double layer. So on the back, oops, they're kind of falling out. I'm missing one right here. So on the back, it only has one of the snowflakes, but that's the only one that's absolutely missing. Now they are kind of floating around in here. This did not get stored well. So it is 51 of 52 ornaments, and they are all in brilliant metallic colors. So if you use the colors of gold and rose gold and copper, this might be the set for you. Hi, Jim. Hi, Catherine Mary. Hello, hello. So nice to see y'all. Everybody click thumbs up, and everybody welcome Mr. and Mrs. Swartout. Okay, so for this big set of 52 ornaments, I'm not going to start at $52 or $42 or $32. They were way more than 22 in the store. I'm going to start these out at 15. 15 for 51 ornaments. So remember, it's this, and remember, it's double-sided. So these whole thing. So looking for 15 starting bid on 51 ornaments. So if you wanted to have a collection where all your ornaments were in trays and they were all in one big box, but they weren't all boringly the same, where they had matching and coordinating colors, but they had some different shapes to them, but all carefully matched to go together. Okay, any interest or any offers? I am so glad y'all are here, Jim and Catherine Mary. Okay, last call in this big ornament collection. Okay, I'm going to move this away, and we're going to go to these rolling plant trolleys. Now, I know for a lot of you, you're going into winter, so a lot of you are going to have to move your plants indoors. So sometimes it takes literally a way to move them around. And sometimes you even have to move them to a few different places in your house in order to find some place where the light is right to keep them alive. So I just love the way these roll. These are not only, they're made for plants, but you can put statues on them. You can put boxes on them. I've even used one of these one time to get a certain heavy person's package out to my car so that I could roll it rather than carry it. Not going to say who it was, but some of you out there watching might know who it is. But don't give yourselves away. So I'm going to start these cute little plant trolleys. I only have two at $6. But this is a great way to move anything. You set whatever it is here, and then it will help you roll it back and forth. And it's also kind of pretty, although you don't really see it once you put the item on top of it. And I do have two in case anybody needs a pair. My mother used to even put one of these underneath her artificial Christmas tree because she wanted to lift it up just a little bit, and she wanted to be able to set it up in the middle of the room where she could walk around it, and then she wanted to be able to kind of scoot it in a corner. And once she had it set up, it was just too heavy to move, but she couldn't get around to the sides of it to put the ornaments on it. So this way she could move it just the few inches out that she needed to, and then the few inches back. Flower pots. I don't tonight, but I will bring some on Friday. What kind of flower pots are you looking for? Are you looking for ceramic or plastic? Are you looking for like little handheld ones? Or are you looking for the big, heavy, expensive ones? Are you looking for galvanized? Oh no, Lisa's gonna make a planned confession. Ooh, juicy confession coming up. Let's see what she has to say. I just love when y'all get real and give some confessions. Lisa says, I have a black thumb. I have killed cactus even. However, I can grow veggies like nobody's business. Oh no, I have a cactus murderer as a moderator. Oh no, oh no. But I'm so glad that you've got the green thumb with veggies. Ceramic ones. Okay. I do have some of those. They're not where I can grab them right now, but Karen, make a note, and I will have them on Friday. I'll have them on Friday. I can't have them tomorrow because we're doing the kitchen thing or the cooking thing, but I will have them on Friday. And Karen will send me a reminder, and she'll probably even send you an email reminder. Karen's great about that. Okay, any interest in these? I have a set of two, so if anybody wants to make me an offer. Okay, let's put this aside then. Okay, next, $3 for choice, Karen. And I've got some cute little initials. Here is a J. Oh, you know what these would be beautiful on? Is look how pretty it would be to set on a candle holder. Or on a bottle even. That would be pretty as well. So I've got, let's see, here is a J. I've got a W. I've got an A. A T. Now, I'm sorry, but I don't have every single letter. Some have sold in previous showings. Got an M. Got a K. I've got a B. I have an L. Here is an R. These could also perhaps be a keychain as well. Here's an N. I've got a C. And a few of them I even have multiples of. Small handheld ones. You can show hand to grow herbs. Oh, that's a great idea. Karen, make me a note. I do have some kitchen herb kits, and I do have 2 different galvanized ones for herbs. If you'll make me that note, Karen, and send it to my Discord during a lull, that would help me. Okay, and for those of you who say, well, I like those, but you don't have my right initial, I've got one that says Harvest. And I have one that says Gather. And I also have a white one that says Gather. And like I said, some of these I have multiples, some of these I don't. Such a great idea, Christine. See, y'all are like a wonderful focus group where Catherine Mary is thinking about pots, and then I'm saying, well, I'll have to wait. And Christine is thinking of a way in order to combine the ideas. But I still am going to show some bigger ceramic pots on Friday. But yay, I love that we're all working together. So, so, so nice. Okay. Anybody interested in any of these for $3? Okay. Christine is going to take a C. Okay, here's a duplicate of the C. Thank you so much. Okay, anybody else? Big flower pots. They're not giant, but they're bigger than the handheld ones. You'll see they're like twice or thrice the size of the handheld ones, but they're the right size that you'll be able to see them here. They're not so big I couldn't put them on my auction block. Because anything super giant, I might be scared of mailing out. But I will do my best to show a variety, might even show a few vases. So we will add that to the agenda for Friday. 10-inch. Is that 10-inch tall or is that 10-inch wide? I don't think that I have 10 inches. I think I probably have like 8 or 6 or 4. I'm pretty sure I don't have anything that's as big as 10 inches because that would be super heavy in the ceramic. And just paying the shipping on something that heavy. Do I have an E, a T, or an L? Here is the L. Here is the T. And I don't have an E. I'm sorry, I do not have an E. I do have the gather and the harvest, but I do have the L and the T. Let me know if you want the L and the T that I have. They're both one and done. The only ones I have multiples of are the M, the K, and the C, and the N. So let me know, even though I don't have the E, whether you want the T or the L, or both. And these are beautiful wooden beads, by the way, not plastic, not glass. These are painted wooden beads. And once again, thank you everybody for being here. If you would, please click the thumbs up. Christine, did you want the L and the T, even though I don't have the E? Am I missing Christine's reply? I don't ever want to miss anybody's reply. I want to remind everybody that tomorrow at 7 p.m. is our Viewer's Choice auction. Tomorrow's themes are cooking corner. Okay, she's going to take the T and the L. All right, thank you so much. Okay, anybody else? The remaining choices are A, W, J, M, B, C, K, N, and R. And in whole words, we have gather in white, gather in green, and harvest in pumpkin. Oh, circumference. Okay, I was thinking you meant across. Well, I might. I will do my best to look around, and Friday gives me a few days, so I'll do my very best, Catherine Mary. Okay, any other interest? Last call on these. Okay, let me clear these away. And I have a S initial on this pumpkin. This is not ceramic. It's kind of a heavy type of stone. It might even be some kind of concrete or cement. It could be indoor or outdoor. I don't know if anybody has an S initial. It's got a pretty little bow on it. $3. Buy it now. And then I have one other type of initials, and I'll show those to you. And we're still going to be at the $3 price point. Okay, Catherine Mary's in for $3. Okay, and I said it was a buy it now, so she bought it now, just perfect for the sort outs. Great. All right. Here is the next type of initial. It's got some beautiful little unicorns on it. This is a keychain, although it also is a wristlet. It's got a little heart on it. It's from Claire's. And even though I'm selling these for just $3, look at the original price of these, $9.99. So big savings here. Let me show you which initials I have. Okay, I've got a J. I've also got this pretty A. Here's a K. Here's an L. An M. Most of the rest are duplicates, so not nearly as much variety. So the choices seem to be L, K, J, A, and M. Any interest? Looking for $3 starting bid, despite the $9.99 label. Okay, last call on these. Oh, did I even give Karen a chance to put in the price? I'm sorry if I was talking through it. Karen, these initials are also $3 for choice. There we go. Okay, we're going to pass on these. Oops, I seem to be losing my tablecloth here. Oops, oops. Okay. Karen, we're going to do $3 for choice, and let me show you some different items. Journals. Let me see if I can get to them. Let me just line up the board with some choices, and I should be able to sprint to the other side of the room to grab some journals. Okay, the $3 for choice. We have a set of 12 Thanksgiving place cards. Here's what they look like. You just fill in the name, and they're this cute turkey design. That'll be the first choice. Second choice is this Happy Halloween banner. Here's what it looks like. Beautiful gold printing to it. Next, I've got this DIY kit that looks like an acorn. And here's what it looks like. And then you fill it in with these little tiles here. Fun craft project. And then last but not least, I've got these stone pumpkins, or they might be some kind of concrete or cement, but they can go for inside or outside. Also can be a paperweight, can be a doorstop. So that's going to be the fourth choice. And let's see if there are any interest in those. And I'm going to grab the journals while y'all are bidding. Okay. Y'all don't forget to click the thumbs up for me. That helps me ever so much in the YouTube algorithm. All right, let's see if there was any interest. Okay, I have the journals, just looking to see if any of these $3 items were of interest. And I do have 2 of these pumpkins in case somebody's thinking, what would I do with just one? I would need 2 for on either side of my doorway, or 2 for either side of a walkway. Okay, last call on these. You might see some of those at the end of the show. Okay, here's some journals. This one says Queen in Training. How funny is that? And it's got beautiful butterflies on it. It's got a spiral to it. You open it and it's got the date, it's got the subject, it has all your notes, and that's what it looks like. And it comes with this sparkly pen. Not sure if y'all can see the glitter on the pen. And the pen fits in this nice little holder. It's also got gold embossing. This one is from Claire's. This one was on focus in $14.99. But here on Bargains by Belle, we're going to start this one at just $7. And I'm going to have some other choices. So that's the first one. Here's the second one. This one has a beautiful kind of metallic fabric coloring on it. It's not glitter, it's just a material that looks glittery. It's got this pretty little panda. These are all going to be $7 for choice. And look, it's 3D. Then you'll see this one comes with a bookmark, which is nice. And this one has lined pages and cute little stars on the pages. So that's going to be the second choice. Then I have some furry ones. Look at those sweet little eyes. And this one's got a unicorn to it. And I wish y'all could feel these ears. They're so soft. I just sit and pat this. Okay, and let me show you the pages. They've got hearts and lots of lines so that you can keep it neat. Also, I've got this panda, also covered in fur. Here's what the pages look like. It's just lined pages. And last but not least, if you are sly like a fox, if you are crazy like a fox, if you're just foxy, I've got this one. It's got the sequins where you rub it and it goes one way, the other way. Super fun. And let me show you the pages. They are nice lined pages. So those are the choices. I've got 2 of the butterfly, just 1 of this rainbow one of this unicorn. I've got multiples of the panda and just 1 of the fox. Oops, the other ear was down. Well, it wants to flop back. It's got both ears. Oh, and Karen's saying, I got a fox and a panda, and my granddaughters love them. Thank you so much for that testimonial, Karen. I'm so blessed that y'all do your birthday and holiday shopping here with me. And a journal is one of those gifts that keeps on giving because it is so fun to look back a year ago, 5 years ago, or even one where you were a kid or a teen and write down and read the silly things that you wrote down, which were so important at the time. It's just amazing how time is a gift of perspective. Okay, any interest here or any offers on a bulk lot of them? Lots of great ones. And remember, this one that says Queen in Training comes with a sparkly, glittery pen. And aren't we all a queen in training? We may never actually be queen since we don't have the royal blood like the nobles do over in the UK. But still, whether it's queen of your household or queen for a day. Okay. We will go on to something else. All right, let's see what else we have. How about some coloring books? Let me show you what I have. These are going to be $2 for choice. By Crayola and Nickelodeon, I have Blue's Clues. That's going to be the first choice, and I have 2 of those. Next, I've got Frozen 2 Jumbo Coloring and Activity book. There's Anna and Elsa. It's a one and done. Very similar, but not exactly the same. They are different from each other, but they're both Frozen 2. This one happens to come with 30 stickers. So those are the choices. Any interest in these coloring books? And this one says it has 96 pages. This one doesn't say the number of pages, but I'm guessing it's the same. This one also says 96 pages. any interest? But maybe kids don't like to color as much, or maybe they just already have a bunch of coloring books. So I'm going to put these aside. Let me show you a different type of coloring book that I doubt most kids have. This one comes with 4 milky crayons and black pages to color. Have y'all ever seen coloring books with black pages? Let me show you. So these all have black pages to color, and they come with the specialty crayons that will color on the black pages. Now these are going to be $3 for choice. The first one is My Little Pony, and the second one is Shimmer and Shine. And there's our sweet little Shimmer and Shine. And I'll show you a few of these pages where these little girls are just living their best lives. And you get to color in their pretty hair and their fantastic wardrobe and jewelry. So $3 for these really novel coloring books that come with 4 milky crayons and black pages to color. Okay, we've got a $3 bid from Karen. Anybody want to go up to 4 or in for second choice? This is one of those really novel gifts where people will say, where did you get that? Where did you get that? I've never seen an entire coloring book full of the black pages. And hopefully when they ask you, you can say, well, Bargains by Belle on YouTube, of course. All right, let's see which Karen wants and how many. I have 2 of each available. So let's see if she wants 1 or 2 of the My Little Pony or the Nickelodeon Shimmer and Shine. Shimmer and Shine, just 1. Okay. Anybody else? Okay, last call. Okay, next I have some embroidery packages. I'm going to start these DIY kits at $5. This first one, I think you will notice. I believe it's called Starry Night, but I'm not really an art aficionado. And let's see what it comes with. It comes with a pre-printed embroidery cloth, enough embroidery threads, 3 pieces of embroidery needles, and an illustration of the embroidery. So that's going to be the first choice. Here is the second choice. Very similar and comes with everything you need. Here is the third choice. I just love these colors and images, the way the artist shows the movement of the ocean and the waves. So pretty. And if for some reason you don't have the hoop you put it in, Mother also bought a hoop and never got a chance to do any of these. So I'll even put in the hoop as a choice. Well, maybe I started these a little bit high. It's been a while since we did a price drop. So, Karen, let's price drop these from five down to four, pretty please. Let's see if we can get these sold. These are all one and done. Beautiful patterns. It'd be something fun to do on a cold evening where you're stuck inside. You could do these kind of like the Little House in the Prairie days, where you would see Carolyn sitting in a rocking chair next to the fireplace, and she'd just be sewing up a storm. So, anybody for an embroidery DIY art kit? You get everything you need. Okay, we will pass on these. Oh, this one you can kind of sort of even see all the colors sticking out, which is nice. Okay, next, going still with the theme of crafts, these are going to be $4 for choice. Why? Because it's a four-piece set. These are mandalas. It's a four-pack of mandala square canvas pantels, and this is how it comes out. And you'll see it's easy to color in because they have drawn it on the canvases for you. And each canvas is a little bit different, but all in that mandala style. And on the back, you'll see all the instructions in making it. These are from Craft Smart, and my mother got these at Michael's and just never had a chance to do that. So these are going to be a four-pack for choice. Some of you are saying, well, square's kind of a little boxy. It'd be different if you had, oh, say a circle. I do. Mother also bought it in the circular, and look how pretty it is. The same way where the guides are drawn on. And here's all the instructions on the back. So $4 for a set of four canvases. A great family activity, or you could do all four yourself. But just imagine after Thanksgiving, everybody sitting down and making one of these while the guys are watching the game, or before the game starts, after the game starts. It could be a make your own party favor. Okay, any interest? All right, we will pass on these then. I don't know if anybody has ever tried to make their own coin purse. This one looks so gorgeous and vintage. It's called Silk Ribbon Embroidery, and it's an entire starter kit. And the kit includes a stamped fabric, silk ribbon, organza ribbon, cotton floss, purse drop, the needle, the complete stitching and finishing instructions. Silk and organza ribbon is made in China, and you'll see it has the fancy clasp as well, because you couldn't make it without the fancy clasp. So I'm going to start this, and this is a one and done. This belonged to my mom, and she just never got around to doing it. She purchased so many kits that she just never got around to. Silk ribbon embroidery starter kit. We're going to start this at $5. I don't know if any of y'all like the DIY kits for when you're stuck inside in the winter. My life, of course, is the reverse, where I'm stuck inside hibernating during the summer because it's so hot. My life kind of comes alive in the winter when it's actually cool enough to get out and go places and do things. Although it's still 80 here every day. So in the 80s, I should say. Okay, last call on this. Here's the first one. This is a designer collectible. This is the only one I've ever seen that is star shaped, and it says "Holiday Wishes." Love, peace, and joy. And this is definitely when there's something in this, and to just either to reuse or to store something. So now I'm selling it off, and it can be yours. I've also got this Martha Stewart Every Day. It's a decorative wall border. Or if you just wanted to cut it out for scrapbooking, for decoupage, to make some kind of a ribbon with, or a ephemera. So I'm going to put that as a choice. Does it say on the back? Oh, look, it was originally $7.99. Okay, but right now it is choices for $2. Let's see. I've also got one, and this is similar, but it's an aqua color. My mother must have liked them so much. She got the blue and the aqua. Oh, 50 in Chicago and loving it. Good for you, Rose. I love hearing about what's going on in your individual climates. I love it when y'all share in the chat. And one last thing, look at this pretty little bird, but it's not a bird sculpture, it's actually a way of watering plants. What do? Well, you hold this under the water, you fill it up, and then you put it into your pot, and slowly but surely it will elapse water and water your pot all day. So rather than giving your plants just one little taste of water, this is a great slow release mechanism. And while it's sitting in your pot releasing, it looks like a beautiful decor piece. So I'm going to add that here. So even though it's a watering mechanism, it looks decorative. Oh, I'm glad you do. Okay, any interest in these items? After all, it's kind of easy to remember to water your plants in the summer because they've got to be watered every day. But in the winter, it's hard to remember, is it every other day? Is it every 2 days? Is it once per week? So these slow release watering tubes are such a help, at least I find, because I've got orchids and African violets in my kitchen window. I know you're supposed to have herbs, but I'm not a cooking enthusiast. I'm an eating enthusiast, but not a cooking enthusiast. So I like to grow things that bloom. Oh, welcome back, Erin. Okay, last call on these then. Okay, next, $3 for choice. I want to show you some super fun cups. Look at these cups with these fun little giraffes on them and a curly straw. Turn towards the camera, honey. There we go. So there's the giraffe. I've got two of the giraffes. And look at this cute little, I don't know, is it a whale or a porpoise? How can you tell a whale from a porpoise? I don't know. But here it is. So $3 for choice. And what kid or even adult doesn't like to drink from a pretty little cup, from a swirly straw? I tell you, it just makes it more fun. Connie! I'm so glad to see you here. Thank you ever so much for stopping in to give me some support and to click the thumbs up. Connie is such a great cheerleader for me. I always appreciate her being here. Okay, any interest in the cups? Okay, well, we will pass on these then. Now, tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time is going to be our cooking corner. And we're going to have lots of food and kitchen gadgets. But just to get you ready for it tonight, I wanted to show a couple of coffees. The first one is a dark roast signature blend by Community Coffee. It's a 12 pack. We're going to start these at $7 for choice. The second one is a Green Mountain half calf. So if you're not supposed to have full caffeinated beverages, or you want to taper back, or maybe it's late at night and you don't want to stay up all night, this half calf might be just what you're looking for. And we'll have lots more food tomorrow, as well as cooking gadgets, towels. We'll even have some fun foodie magazines. Okay, last call on the coffee. I've only got two of the Green Mountain and I only had one of the dark roast. Okay, next I have faux leather sheets. And this is what they look like. They say glitter fabric sheets. I don't actually see much glitter to them. And here's all the sheets. They are still new in plastic. My mother bought these, apparently never used them. I have no idea what you use them for. I'm going to start these out at $5 for the packet of all of these sheets. Oh, well, I'm just reading the words, Lisa. It says faux leather sheet, glitter fabric sheet. Y'all know I don't know squat about crafts, so I just read packaging. Okay, any interest? All right, we'll pass on that. Let's go back to more kid stuff. All right. First, this was originally $5. We're going to start this off at just 3 from the Trolls World Tour. This is Imagine Ink, which is a mess-free marker, and it says reveal a rainbow of colors. Magic Ink pictures, mess-free marker, 12-page game book, and here's how it works and how it looks. Oh, we understand if you have to leave early. There's never any pressure to stay, Connie. We love you just the same. We know sometimes you have to do things. I'm going to try to take my car in for repair at 7 a.m. So I've got my alarm going off at 6:30. So for that reason too, I'm probably going to be wrapping it up early tonight. So here's the next one. This one was originally $5.99, but still $3 for choice. It is Paw Patrol, another Imagine Inc. Mess-free adventure book, but just $3 here. Next, Frozen. Frozen 2, sorry, Imagine Inc. I've got two of that one. Then we've got My Little Pony, Imagine Inc. And of the Scratch-tastic, I've got Road Trip Travel Games. And of the Scratch-tastic, a fun game called Guess Who. And then as you scratch it, it will reveal um, secret pictures, and games. So those are the choices at the low $3 price point, even though these were $5 or $5.99. And they're all one and done except for Frozen, where I have two of the Frozen. Oops, the light's kind of glaring. No, must be my overhead light. Okay, we are sold to Karen. Okay, she's going for Trolls and Pony and Road Trip. Okay, three great choices. Thank you so much, Karen. Okay, so anybody for Frozen 2, Paw Patrol, or Guess Who? Okay, any other interest? Next, Karen, it's going to be $7 for choice on these oil warmers. So you're going to get the oil warming device. This particular one says live, laugh, love. And you're going to get not one, but two bottles of scented essential oil. And the 2 scents that it comes with are cherry blossom and Tahitian vanilla. So that one's going to be the first choice. Second choice says faith makes all things possible. And it's got the same 2 starter scents in the cherry blossom and vanilla. But if you're a person who likes wax melts more, I've got the wax melt warmer. It comes with a little candle, a sachet, and a brick of 8 vanilla wax melts to get you started. So there are 3 different choices at $7. These also make great gifts. Or if somebody needs multiples, I've got 2 of the Live, Laugh, Love, and just one of Bless This Home. You're more than welcome to make me an offer on multiples. Any interest? And for those of you who are saying, well, that kit is great and all, but where am I going to find more wax melts? Where am I going to find more essential oils? Rest assured, I do sell both wax melts and essential oils from time to time or upon request. So I will be able to supply you with a bargain on the refills. Okay, we'll pass on these. Oh, let's see if we can't get up to our usual 20. Thank you so much. Okay, next I've got these Airwick Essential Mist machines, and you put these essential oil refills in them. And once again, I do sell the refills. These sell for anywhere from $13 to $15 in stores. I'm going to start these at just 10. And you'll see here's the machine, and here's the first refill that it comes with. This particular one is apple cinnamon medley. I also have one in pumpkin spice. So, looking for $10 starting bid. Hi there, Cool Ranch. Thank you so much, sweetheart, for coming back. I appreciate that. So, looking for $10 starting bid. And once again, you get the entire misting device and you get the oil refill. Any interest? Okay, we will pass on these. Next, let's go down to the $7 price point, and let me show you what I have. I've got this cute little village, and if you look at it here in the picture, you can see it plugs into the wall, and in the top, you drop in wax melts. And it's a great way for those people who might not want to have a lit candle, where you can use wax melts, and you don't have to have batteries. You don't have to have a long cord you might trip over. You just plug it into the wall. Now, I know it's super hard to see this little box, so I opened one up. Here's what it looks like when it's out of the box. You can see right here how you plug it into the wall. It looks like a little village part, and then here is where you put the little cube of wax. But I thought this was a perfect example of something that it's kind of hard to see inside the box, but I wanted to preserve it inside the box, so I opened just one as a show. Okay, still looking for $7 for this plug-in wax warmer that looks like a Christmas village. Last call on this one. Okay, we're going to pass on this. Next, I've got this gel beads, hot and cold face and eye mask. You know, most of the time you have to either choose between an eye mask or choose between a face mask. I'm going to start this one at 15 because you're getting both. And not only are they a mask, this is not a one-time mask. This is a reusable mask that you can use again and again and again. Think how much you pay for a single mask if you had to buy one every day. Or think how much you pay for a tube of mask that's going to last you for a couple of weeks, maybe a month. Well, this one has gel beads in it, and it soothes and relieves face and eyes for puffiness and soreness, soft plush backing to relax and refresh. And I opened this up the last time I showed this to you because I wanted y'all to see. I accidentally ripped the package a little bit. Here is the eye mask part. You can see the gel beads. Here's the super soft velvet inside. Here's the adjustable nature. It both stretches, but it also has the Velcro so that you can adjust it that way. Here is the full face mask with all of its gel on it. And you'll see right here, here's the soft inside of it. And of course, we have all of the instructions as to how it works. So 2 masks in one, and they are reusable. So you could even keep one and give one to a friend, or give one to your mommy or your bestie. But sometimes you just need an eye mask, and sometimes you need a full facial mask. So here you're getting both. And they have the gel beads, so it can be hot when you want it hot in the winter. to refresh and warm you up, and cool when you are looking to um, shed all of that sweat and help cool down your body temperature. And Cool Ranch is giving a testimonial that they're great for puffy eyes and swelling after dental procedures. Okay, that's interesting to know. I never thought about it after dental procedures. I'll have to keep that in mind. Great advice. Okay, last call on this one. Okay. Next, I want to show you this cute little guy. Makes sound. Okay, $5 starting bid for this adorable cute song. Just imagine how kids will love hearing this and singing along. Didn't it just put you in a good, happy mood where you want to sit here and smile and dance? $5, pretty please. Mwah! I could just listen to this all day. This makes me so happy. Okay, who needs some happy get up and go, run around and dance, energizing baby shark in their life? Okay, any interest in a stocking stuffer? It's new with tags, still sealed. Oh, come on, somebody needs this in their life. Do 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 baby shark. You just can't be mad. Okay. Any interest or anybody want to make an offer? Okay. Well, while we're talking about name brand items, I want to show you something name brand and collectible. When I was growing up, this was one of my favorite items and favorite brands. This is a real and collectible Cabbage Patch Kid. I remember when I was growing up, everybody wanted a Cabbage Patch Kid for Christmas. And while I did eventually get one, it was like 3, 4 years. And by the time I got one, I really didn't want one anymore. But it must have taken my mom that long to find it. And then I'm like, oh, I wanted this years ago. I'm kind of past it. I'm kind of grown up now. But anyway, here is the new type of Cabbage Patch, which is called Barnyard Friends. And they are all numbered because they are collectible, and they all have names, and they are cute little creatures. So this one is called Marley Duck, and you'll see why. Look at that sweet little duck, and she's got green eyes. And you'll see the arms are covered in plastic so that nobody has touched them. So Marley Duck is going to be the first choice. Oh, and these are going to be $15 for choice. Here is the second one. This one is called Patty Pig, and it's number 234. And look at this sweet little pig, and she's got blue eyes. And she wants to be adopted and go home with you. Okay, so that's the second one. The third one is called Rose Kitty, and it's number 230. And here's the sweet little kitty ears. She's got green eyes. Next one is Mary Lamb, number 233. And you'll see she's got these sweet little ears. Put her back here, and brown eyes. It's my only one with brown eyes. Next, I've got Benny Poppy, blue eyes. And last but not least, and this one is called an exotic friend, not a barnyard friend, but an exotic friend. It's number 139. It is Finley Shark, and look at those ferocious shark teeth right above those beautiful blue eyes and some sweet little freckles, wanting to be adopted and to be taken home and loved by some little boy or girl. Okay, $15 for choice. Got all kinds of animals, different eye colors. Would be an amazing item to collect. And a brand that's been going since I was a little girl. So it's not going to be a flavor of the month. It's going to be a brand that's going to continue to endure. Oh, you remember the Cabbage Patch too. Okay, any interest? So I've got 6 different types. All are different. And if anybody is interested, you want to make me an offer on multiples, on 2, 3, all 6. A couple of them I have duplicates of in case somebody might have twins in their family or sisters that need the same thing in order to be fair. So I'm always open to kind, respectful, and polite offers. Okay, last call on these. Oop, oop. Okay, let me get these squared away. All right, next I have a pretty little table runner. It says Merry Christmas, and it's got gnomes lined up. How pretty is this? And one of the things I like about it is the circular, wait, maybe this isn't. Let me open this up real quick. I thought it was a table runner. I'm now thinking it's a flag. Oop, it's a flag. Sorry, I see the little pocket right here. It's a flag. Okay, so Christmas flag. Sorry about that, y'all. And I love how it has the semicircle part down here. So it's not just yet another square garden flag. That's really nice. Okay, so gnome, Merry Christmas, garden flag. Well, I'm glad I opened this up to double check. I would have hated to have said it was a runner and then somebody gotten it home saying, Belle, you didn't open this up and check. It was a garden flag. So looking for $5. Buy it now. After all, gnomes have to celebrate Christmas as well. I tell you what, I'm going to make it for choice. I've got this DIY cross stitch, and it's also a gnome. And it says included is the pattern sheet, the pieces of yarn, needle, cross stitch board, and instruction sheet. So two different choices at the $5 price point for anybody who might like gnomes. Oh, welcome back. Okay, any interest in either choice, or if anybody was a gnome lover and just wanted to make me an offer on both? We'll do a few more items and then we'll go into the clearance. Okay, we're going to pass on this one. Next, I've got a set of 4 of these, and they are, I can focus in on it, a pet hair remover. And I don't have pets. I got these from my local liquidator. And it also says that they work for dryers, bedding, and clothes. I don't know exactly how they work because, once again, I got these just from my liquidator. But I thought, with this being a 4-pack, that somebody might know or might need them. They're cute as can be. And I'm sure if you have pets, you'll eventually go through 4, or if you have multiple pets, you might need more. So I'm going to start this 4-pack at $4. That's just $1 each. So it's a pet hair remover. Okay, any interest? Okay, we're going to pass on this. Here's a cute little organizational device that I don't think my mother or my dad ever got to use. It's a wonderful organizer where you've got a strap here and there's lots of room on the inside. Then here's a pocket here, and you've got pockets here. There's even a place for a drink or a thermos. And here's the little loops. I'm pretty sure this was for either of their walkers, because my dad kept saying, "Oh, I have a place to put all my paperwork to take to the doctors or take to the accountant or wherever he was going." So I think somebody got this for him so that he could hook it on to a walker, or maybe it's for a wheelchair. You might even use it for a stroller. I'm not quite sure. I'm going to start this at $6. So you've got this big cavernous space here. Then you've got this big long pocket here. Then you've got 3 small openings here. One's for a drink. This one is about wallet size. And this one I think is for pens and pencils. Because, yeah, a pen and pencil would fit just perfect in there. But you could put it on any device. Just because I think they were supposed to use it on a walker doesn't mean you have to. But my parents never got a chance to use this, so it is still brand new. Okay, any interest? We'll pass on this. All right. This next has a really damaged box. I bought this at the liquidator because I thought this would be so useful to somebody, even though the box was damaged. I'm going to start this for $5. This is a seal tape. It is 3/4 inch by 30 feet. So this is going to do a whole lot of projects. It's for RV repair, for window repair, for marine sails, for rubber roofs. So, and I'm sorry this part is torn, but it says it's super sticky. It's elastic and freezable and flexible. It is freeze resistant, and it's to stop leaks. Here it says it will work on glass, metal, plastic, wood, etc. And here's all of the instructions on the back. So the instructions aren't ripped. It's just here. And let me show you how much you get. You get just a ton. And this is a big box too. But here's just a little peek into the amount you get. So you can do so many repairs with this big set. Okay, any interest? Yes, please hit the thumbs up. Okay, we're going to clear this off. Well, I don't show a lot of jewelry, but occasionally I do. And I want to show you these really pretty pendants that my mom had. Um, you'll see it's got gorgeous veining, and even the silver part at the top, it's got a nice big veil just waiting to run a necklace through it. You know, sometimes people talk about jewelry making and how complex it is. Sometimes it's as easy as just feeding a necklace through. So I'm going to start these at $3. I've got this in blue and I've got one in red. I can get my big fingers out of here. So $3 for choice in blue or red. So whether this is a necklace pendant or maybe you want a set of earrings. Oops. Okay. I think that's better now. So you've got two choices. And I do have multiples of each choice in case you want to make it into earrings rather than a necklace pendant. No, they don't really feel cold, but then, you know, it's still hot here. It's still 70 degrees, but they don't particularly feel cold. They're really pretty though. And the veining is gorgeous. Okay, any interest? Okay, we're going to pass on these then. Well, I tell you what, before we pass on these, I was about to do a price drop, but it's kind of a slow night and I have to get up super early in the morning. So moderators, what do you say that instead of doing a price drop on these, we just start the clearance round? So I think that that would be a great idea. Let me tell you how this clearance round is going to work. Everything is going to be a buy it now. And as soon as Cool Ranch gets the item and the price drop written in, then we are going to go to the next item. We're not going to re-explain everything. It's going to be quick, 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 quick. And I'm going to start by plummeting the price of these from $3 down to $2. So from $3 for choice down to $2 for choice. So I say, laissez bon temps rouler. Let the good times roll with this clearance and these price drops. Well, if she would love the red one, you might want to think about investing in this as her Christmas gift. Okay, that's the first item. Let's see, what else? Okay, we'll take the 4-pack of pet hair removers and we'll go down to 3. $3 for the set of 4 pet hair removers. Okay. All right. Next, we had this garden flag for $5 and this cross stitch for $5. I'm going to plummet the price down to $4. I also had this faux leather sheets for $5, and I'm going to take it down to $4 as well. So all 3 of these choices are going to be down to $4. Okay, let me move these. Okay, I'll take this organizer and drop the price down to $5. Okay, we'll pass on this one. Oh, okay, sold to Cool Ranch. Thank you so much, Cool Ranch. Okay, next I had this huge 52-piece set of ornaments in gold, rose gold, and copper. Remember, it is 2 rows thick. I was asking $15 for these ornaments. I'm going to plummet the price to $12. $12 for 52 ornaments. You get the glittery, the pine cone. You get the pointed. You get the snowflakes. You get all of these beautiful colors of gold, rose gold, and copper. Okay. All right. Next, I had these Martha Stewart decorative wall borders, which would also be great. Oh, thank you for the purchase, Cool Ranch. I appreciate it. Sold, sold, sold. And decorative wall borders, although it'd also be great for scrapbooking, decoupage. I was asking $2. I'm going to drop these to a buck. I've got these Martha Stewart in light blue and in aqua. So dropping the price to just a buck. Okay. Next, we had these 4 packs of mandalas. We had the round mandala canvas. I was asking $4 either for the 4 pack of round or the 4 pack of square. So I'm going to take these from 4 down to 3. Any other requests before we wrap it up tonight? Thank you so much, everybody who has watched, who's chatted, participated. Um, Thank you to my moderators. First, my managing moderator, Karen, then my list maker, Lisa, and the lady who does it all. She can come, she can go, and still makes all of her appearances and invoices. Cool Ranch Dorito, thank you so much. So I hope to see everybody back tomorrow at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, where we're going to have our cooking corner. So we're going to have tons of food and snacks. We are also going to have knives and cutting boards, kitchen towels, beautiful canisters, and even in the Belle's Bargain Bonanza Round, we'll have baggies, we'll have trash bags, we'll have some paper plates and napkins, we'll have some ice trays, and thanks to Christine's suggestion, we will have some herb kits to grow some of your favorite herbs in the kitchen window. So y'all make sure and tune in tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Bring a friend, share me out, and let's see how many people we can group together for this viewer's choice auction. So hope to see you tomorrow